One of our big stories so far throughout the month of August has been how dry things have been. For the Hartford area, we're down a little over an inch. But let's take you to Bridgeport specifically. Over a 3-inch deficit just for August. Go back to the start of June, over an 8-inch deficit. And that means that we are over an 11.5-inch deficit now since the start of 2025. In other words, we need rain. That's not a surprise for many of us, waking up to burnt lawns, and we've been doing a lot of watering, maybe getting a bit of a workout carrying the watering can to and from anything that needs it. And you'll need to do that tomorrow. You'll need to do that Wednesday. You'll need to do that Thursday. But Friday, we're giving you the first alert that things might change a bit. Here's our model comparison at 7 a.m. Friday morning. The American model showing showers across the state. Here's the European model showing some showers across the state. So again, this is 7 a.m. on Friday, and we're looking at the chance for showers on both models. But where things change is how this evolves. The American model much faster to actually move everything out. Fast forward 12 hours to 7 in the evening on Friday. And if you look at the American model, you'd think that everything's just about done. And really, it actually wraps this up even sooner. Whereas the European model keeps some of the more moderate rain in our forecast area. So we'll be watching this very closely, but this is your first alert that we actually have a chance for some showers. Trends will certainly need to be monitored. Scott Haney and Jill Gilardi will have some updates for you tomorrow morning and at noon. And we, of course, will have updates for you beginning tomorrow evening. Here's a live look at our iCam in New Haven, 77 degrees. Winds are variable at 4 miles per hour. We saw clouds earlier, but those are dissipating with clear skies, calm winds, temperatures down into the upper 50s by, say, 4 o'clock in the morning through the pre-dawn hours. If you're up at 5 or 6 in the morning, be prepped for temps in the 50s. That means if you're sending your kids out to the bus stop tomorrow morning, early especially, they might need an extra layer. Temps around 60 degrees or so. Back into the 70 to 75 degree range for lunch, recess outside, plenty of sunshine, upper 70s to around 80 for the ride home. As we mentioned earlier in the newscast, we'll have this dissipating front getting ready to roll through. With it, maybe just an isolated shower favoring western Connecticut, especially tomorrow evening or tomorrow night. And then all of this will clear on out, leading to bright skies for the day on Wednesday. Temperatures on Wednesday starting off in the upper 50s, lower 60s, but climbing quickly into the mid 70s. And this is where we expect them to peak. 74 at 3 p.m. inland, 76 along the shoreline. Average high for this time of year still in the 80s. So certainly cool compared to what you might expect for late August. That also means with the dry weather, pollen counts will remain high. Ragweed and grasses are the big ones. Moderate to high Wednesday, moderate to high on Thursday, too. Maybe we get some relief there on Friday with those showers, assuming that we can actually get a substantial period of rain. At this point in time, it doesn't quite look like a washout either way. Showers at night possible tomorrow, 74 on Wednesday, 50 to start the day off on Thursday, 76 by Thursday. Shoreline highs go from 80 tomorrow back into the mid and upper 70s through Wednesday and Thursday. Cooler out there Friday, and then Saturday for the Yukon versus Central game. If you're at the rent, a lot of us from Channel 3 will be there. Come say hi. Feeling cool for this time of year in the mid 70s, back to the upper 70s Sunday, closer to 80 by Labor Day on Monday. We've already discussed how August has been dry, but something else, it's running cooler than normal. And this is going to be the first month that finishes cooler than normal for the Hartford area since November of 2023. The 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, August 31st through September 4th, showing these shades of blue, indicating the higher likelihood that this cool pattern will continue even as our average high temperatures begin to fall heading into September. And we certainly see that through Labor Day weekend. On the bright side, Mark, it'll be sunny.